acclaimed heart surgeons in history. He is highly respected and has won numerous awards, including the U.S. Army Legion of Merit, that is awarded to those who show bravery and courage, the American Heart Association Gold Heart Award, that is awarded to those who show exemplary heart medicine ability, and the Honorary Doctorate of Science from the Universidad de Francisco Marroquín, that is awarded to those who of high intelligence and science innovation. He has also traveled around the world, lecturing and performing surgery on heads of state and foreign ambassadors. Who is this man, you ask? Michael DeBakey.
Welcome, Michael.
Oh, thank you, Maggie. I'm very happy to be here.
Okay, so let's begin. You were born in Louisiana, but your parents are from Lebanese descent?
Yes, they immigrated to the United States to avoid religious unrest. They decided to move down south because they speak French, and many people down south do too.
Very cool. And your dad was a pharmacist?
Yes, I always lingered in his store and talked to the doctors there. They got me interested in becoming a doctor.
So, now I hear there's a story about you in preschool. Tell me more.
Yeah. I was curious to see how a bird could fly, so I cut it open.
Ew, that's really disgusting.
You do have to remember I was only 4.
Okay, but I guess this did show your dad that at an early age you were interested in becoming a doctor, right?
Yes, it did.
Okay, so now let's talk about your mother. She also helped your career choice, right?
Yes, she taught me how to sew and crochet. This helped me later with surgical procedures.
Mm-hmm. So, for college, where did you go?
Tulane University in New Orleans, Louisiana.
And you got a medical degree, a bachelor's degree of science, and a master's degree of science.
Yes, then I applied to a university in Germany and one in France.
That must have been fun studying in another country.
Yeah, well, somewhat. I had to work really hard, though.
I bet. It must have been lots of hard work.
It was.
So, I hear that while you were still in medical school, you invented something that is still used today.
Yes, one of our professors had me research and find a pump to study pulse waves in artery pumps and rubber to make a roller pump. I first used it to transfer blood from donor to patient, because back then we didn't have blood banks. But later, doctors adapted it to work with a thing called the heart-lung machine.
Oh, Michael, so you took initiative and created something that is still in use. That's amazing, considering you were only in medical school when you invented this.
Yes, thank you.
So, after you had worked a while, World War II broke out, and you wanted to help?
Right. I entered as a doctor and a surgeon.
And you had an opinion on the first aid that was distributed on the front lines.
Well, not exactly. The first aid was fine, but I wanted the doctors to be on the front lines instead of in the hospitals.
I also heard that you and some others helped invent some early versions of the Mobile Army Surgical Hospital.
Yes, our version of MASH was used in the Korean War. I won an award from the Army for affecting the way wounded soldiers were treated.
That was the Legion of Merit.
Yes, that was what it was called.
So, what are you currently working on, Michael?
Well, when I first started working, many doctors thought that arteriosclerosis was caused by diabetes, but I wanted to prove that it was caused by a virus.
So, are you still working on this, or have you proved your theory?
I haven't proved it yet, but I hope to soon.
Oh, well, thank you for coming, Michael. Good luck on your research.
Thank you.
And join us next week on ABC with the housewife whose whole life was torn apart by murder.
That's not funny. Stop laughing. Not funny.
Okay. You want me to... Oh!
Okay, so let's begin. You're
Eric! Stay over here. Okay, go. I can edit that out.
Okay.
And the Doctorate of Science from the Universidad de Francisco Marroquín, that is awarded to those of high intelligence and science innovation.
Alright, Ariana. This is how you really do it, okay? Gosh. Alright, so you're like, welcome.
Oh! Are you okay?
Oh, derp, clear.